My big boy's already at the spot waiting. You waiting, Buck? You ready? He was grooming himself. That's why his hair's sticking up. Right? That's why your hair's sticking up. I got the butternut squash for his dinner. And the strawberries and all the good stuff. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, my big boy. You're so excited. I know, you want to eat on your own. All right. All right. He wants to eat on his own. You can eat on your own. You choosing the apples first? He's probably saving the strawberries for last. He's like, let me save the best for last. I'm a big boy. You have a mouthful of apples. You got a strawberry. There you go. Tastes good? You're so excited? He's excited about his dinner. I could tell the way he's eating. I cut up 2 apples for him, and I put like 5 strawberries. But 2 of the strawberries I cut in halves because they were so big. I was like, let me cut them. And then the little ones I didn't cut. Those I didn't cut because he could just eat them like that. It tastes good. He's enjoying the apples for sure. Okay. My big boy. You're almost done. You got 2 strawberries left and 1 apple. There you go. It's okay. It's okay. Nobody's here. Good boy. You want to smell me? You want to smell me? You want to smell me? You excited? Yeah, you want your butternut squash? I got butternut squash. I'll put in your corn. Come on. This you can enjoy with your corn, because I'm sure it's a good mix, butternut squash and corn. It's a better mix. Okay, now you got the butternut squash. Buck, who has it better than you? Who has it better than you, my big boy? So I noticed the butternut squash, he won't eat it if I cut it like in a half like that and just throw it on the ground. He won't eat it. But if I slice it up for him, he'll eat it. He's too funny. My husband's like, you made him spoiled that way. That's why. I said, I sure did. I sure did spoil him. Where now, like butternut squash, he will only eat it if it's sliced. If you give it to him like a whole butternut, like the way the pumpkin, like I used to give him a whole pumpkin, he won't eat it. But if I slice it for him, he'll eat it. Like now, he's eating it. He's a little spoiled. He likes his food sliced. He enjoys it sliced. But he's eating it. The last time I put the butternut squash with his corn, he ate it all. He ate all the butternut squash, and he left like a quarter of his corn in the bucket. So as long as he eats it, then I know, like, you know, he really enjoys it. He likes it, and it's good for him. It's good for his belly. I heard butternut squash for animals, it's like a good coating for their belly. Like it gives them like a good coating where it doesn't give them like belly aches and stuff like that. It's even good for dogs too, and cats. And I don't know about cats, but I know it's good for dogs. They say when dogs have a stomach ache, you could like boil a butternut squash and give it to them. So I know it's good for him too. But he enjoyed his dinner, that's for sure. He ate all his apples, his strawberries. I brought out a whole bunch of water to fill up the little one's bowls. I filled up. I added more water to his bucket. So everybody has water now. After the holidays, then I'll take this down after New Year's. I'll leave it up to New Year's, his wreath. I still have to paint his sign that I have because I have another sign for him that I want to hang up. I actually want to hang up like right here in this spot. So that's why I might leave that wreath there until I'm done with his sign. I didn't even start it yet. But I have an idea of what I want to do. Feel good? You eat everything, baby. Yeah. And now you're going to leave off? All right. Now he has to walk. He's probably so full. He's like, oh, I'm stuffed. Now I need to walk. You need to walk it out? All right, big boy. Walk it out. I feel like that too sometimes when I get so full. I have to walk it out. I have to like get up and walk around. I can't stand still, especially during the holidays. Whew. It's like you can't stay still too long because if you stay sitting down too long after you're done eating, you feel like, oh. He always goes to that over there, like where those leaves are, because usually my father-in-law, sometimes he'll throw like the bushes, like the trimmings from the bushes there in that corner where he is right now. So he's probably searching to see if he finds anything, like any of the trimmings or whatever. I don't think my father-in-law has thrown anything recently. I don't know. I could be wrong. There could be trimmings right now from bushes and stuff that my father-in-law threw there, but I don't know. I haven't really looked in that area because I'm always hanging out over here, so I never really look over there. But guys, it's still drizzling. Look, the floor is wet. It's still drizzling here by me. It's been drizzling like on and off throughout the whole day. All day. It's been drizzling on and off. But at least it's not downpouring, so that's good. Because he's dry. He looks dry to me. He don't look wet at all, so it's not drizzling where, like, you know, the animals are getting wet. Let's say, I'm sure if they're underneath the good trees, they could keep themselves dry. Because he's keeping himself nice and dry. Oh, my big boy. He's got an itch. You got an itch? If you were here, I would have scratched it for you. I love the way he stands. He looks like a statue the way he stands. He's so cute. He's so beautiful, Buck. You're a beautiful boy. Yeah, you're a beautiful boy. He's coming back. I guess he's not leaving just yet. You're not leaving just yet? I thought you were gonna leave me. I guess not, just not yet. Yeah, I threw this butternut squash over here. When was it? On Christmas, I think, Christmas Eve? And it's still there. The only thing that sucks, when I threw it, I didn't expect it for it to land like that. I wanted it to land like the other way, but it didn't. So I was like, damn it. So I think that sucks. Like when you throw, like, let's say, butternut squashes or pumpkins, you have to be careful how you throw them because then they can land, like, you know, face down. And then he won't even bother trying to eat it at all if it's like that. With the pumpkin, yeah, because he could turn it, it's nice and big. Usually I give him big pumpkins. You know what's funny? There's a couple of people down my road that live down the road that they have big pumpkins outside in front of their houses. I told my husband, he thinks I'm crazy. I was like, babe, we should really go ask them what they're doing with their pumpkins after the holidays. If they're going to keep them or, like, throw them out. My husband's like, are you crazy? He's like, you can't do that. He was like, I'm sure if they were going to get rid of them, they would have got rid of them already. I was like, I know, but what if they just throw them out, like, and throw them by the sidewalk and we don't know nothing? Like, I would love to ask, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And I know Buck likes butternut squash now, so that makes me happy because that's in the pumpkin family. The butternut squashes are in the pumpkin family. And the regular, I think there's another squash, like it's like a green squash. I forgot what it's called. It's called something squash. I think it's something with a K. I could be wrong. I don't know. I was looking at the supermarket when I went last weekend, and I was looking. So they have a different kind of squash too. Right, Buck? So you like squash? Yeah, baby. Go eat go eat your corn. You have corn, you have water, you have everything in there. He came back to finish his corn. That sound is coming from over there, that house over there, which is probably like on the other side of the block. They probably have a delivery truck. It's usually the Amazon or FedEx, UPS trucks. They all make that noise, that beep, beep, beep when they're backing up. What happened, big boy? What do you see? You see something I don't? Sometimes I feel like he sees something I don't. And I'm like, damn, I wish I could see what he's looking at, but I don't know what he's looking at. But right now he's probably looking down the road. He could see down the road from where he's standing. So he pays attention to the bikers, the cars, the people that walk by outside of the forest. Like I said, he's very, very like territorial of this whole forest. So anybody that walks close by it or anything, or rides their bike close by, he's always looking. Right, big boy? This is your home? You don't want nobody next to your home? He's nice and full. He's hanging out. He feels good. And he's a lot more calmer than this morning. Like this morning, he was always like on the lookout. Now he's not so much like that. Which I was surprised because this morning it was quiet. It wasn't noisy or anything. But I don't know. Maybe he picked up a scent of some sort. But usually the evenings is when he's the most calmest, is the evenings. Especially in the summer, when it's like spring and summer. Oh, he'll lay down like after he's done eating. He'll lay down right here or like in front of the fence over here. I notice now in the winter, he lays down more down there, like right down the hill, like around those areas over there. He'll pick a spot. Or my husband yesterday afternoon found him laying down over there on that trail. My husband said he was really close, like to the spot. Before he left to go to work, he spotted Buck laying down there. So Buck is always close to home. Right, big boy? You're always close to home. Aw, I wish I could hug him. I want to give him like the biggest hug, but not with those antlers. I would be too scared if those antlers, because let me tell you guys, I pet those antlers. Like I have touched them and they're sharp. They are sharp. I have touched them before. They're really sharp, his antlers. So, God forbid, let's say he turns his head, you know, he doesn't mean it, and he turns his head so quickly, you know, he could point me in my face. And that would hurt. One day, he like, kind of like, when I used to sit, crouched down, like kind of on the ground, not on the crate, and his head used to be really, really, his antlers used to be really close to my face. He ended up one day, the way he turned, his antler like hit my forehead. No, my cheek, I think it was. Like right under my eye of my cheek. I think I was making a video too. It was on video when I said it. I was like, ow. Like he just hit my... But he didn't mean it. It wasn't his fault. You know, it was my fault for keeping my face so close while he was eating. Thank God, like, you know, he didn't hurt me because it wasn't so like a fast turn. It was just like a little turn like that. And his antler touched my face. Right? You're gonna go clean up your thing? I dumped some corn because I thought I had bread in the house for the birds, but I don't. I actually don't have bread. I'm sorry, guys. I know, you little ones, the little birds are looking at me like, hey, where's the bread? Maybe I'll go inside and give them 2 slices or 3 slices of American bread because I have that. I usually always bring out like a loaf of bread, but I don't have it because I ate it yesterday. So that's why I don't have any. Alright guys, I'm going to end this video because it's starting to drizzle just a little harder, just a little. I feel it now. I'm starting to feel the drops on my face. And I will be back tomorrow morning with another video. Ugh. Buck, he had a good dinner. He had a really, really good dinner. This weather, let me tell you guys, it makes me feel so mushy. especially being pregnant, it doesn't help. It makes you feel more tired and more like you don't want to move. I wanted to do so much things today and I didn't even get to do them because I just felt too mushy. But I will be back tomorrow morning with another video. This big boy, he had a good dinner. He had a really, really good dinner. I know he definitely ate all his butternut squash in his bucket. I was gonna say in his pumpkin. In his bucket. He ate all his apples, his strawberries. He had a good meal. He has water in his bucket if he gets thirsty later. And he probably still has more corn in his bucket. I don't think he ate all his corn. And there's a truck somewhere down the road. All right, so I will be back tomorrow morning. Everyone have a great evening and a good night. And me and Big Boy Buck, we will be back tomorrow morning with another video. Ciao for now.